have a question. Was that you, Vinica?
No, I just said I wrote both.
Oh, you wrote both?
Yeah,
That's
I wrote
perfect.
both.
Some people write 7 sevens or 1, or they write 7 sevens is equal to 1.
I wrote 7 sevens or 1.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, let's look at the next one. We have 3/8 plus 2/8. Who wants to come give this one a try? Abby, you want to come write it? 3/8 plus 2/8. Hopefully everyone can do these easy peasy. What's 3 plus 2? 5. Thank you, Gabriel. So we should have 5/8. Now we're looking at a mixed number. Let me put a new page up here. So we have a mixed number. I have 5 and 2/5 minus, my back table, are we good?
It's addition.
5, nope, it's subtraction. 5 and 2/5 minus 3 and 1/5. What's my first step in subtracting these two mixed numbers? What's my first step? Charlie?
Subtract the two big numbers.
Subtract my two big numbers. So I'm going to do 5 minus 3, which is what?
2.
2. What's my next step in doing my mixed numbers?
2/5 minus 1/5.
Hasani?
2/5 minus 1.
Which gives us what?
1/5.
1/5. I know that 2 minus 1 is 1, and I keep my denominator the same. So you should have 2 and 1/5 as your mixed number. And last but not least for this section, we have 4 and 6/11ths plus 6 and 4/11ths.
This is a trick question. I know.
What is this trick
A
question?
little. I mean, it was.
Oh, what's 6 plus 4, Gabriel? What's 6 plus 4?
10. 9.
What's my next step? What's my next step, Vinica?
Add the two numerators.
The numerators. What's 6 plus 4?
10.
10. And my denominator is
11.
11. Are we all good with adding and subtracting fractions and mixed numbers? All right, I knew you would be because you guys are brilliant. Okay, the next section says, Gabriel, use what you know about equivalent fractions to add. Oh no, I can only add fractions that have the same denominator. But these two fractions have different denominators. So who can raise their hand and tell me what I'm going to do here? Because I can't add these. I need to do a little bit of changing and rearranging. Leo, what's my first step?
You change the 4 to 40.
Why?
Because the 10 is 4 times 10.
So I'm multiplying this by 10?
Yeah.
And what else am I multiplying by 10?
10.
10. Perfect. So I'm going to multiply my numerator and denominator by 10. So now my new fraction is 40/100ths. Does 40/100ths and 6/100ths have the same denominator?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can add these. And what's my answer, Abby?
46/100.
46/100ths. Thumbs up if we're good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Are we good? If you're not good, thumbs down. Are we a little confused?
What page are we doing?
We're on the page that says at the top, add or subtract the following fractions or mixed numbers.
The next one after the one we did yesterday.
So Charlie, jump down to where it says 2/10 plus 80/100ths. We're going to do that one together right now.
Oh.
So let me know if you're confused. All right, so I have 2/10 plus 80/100ths. Charlie, I can't add these together because I can only add fractions with the same denominator. So what do I have to do as my first step in order to solve this problem?
Multiply by 10.
Multiply by 10. What am I multiplying by 10?
Both of the numerator, the denominator.
This fraction or this fraction? Oops.
2/10.
2/10, right. Let me just rewrite it. So I have 2/10 plus 80/100ths, and you said I'm going to multiply this first fraction?
Yeah.
Awesome, I agree. So we're going to multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. So now I have what? What's my new fraction? Let me write it 1 second. 20 hundredths plus 80 hundredths equals what, Miss Reese?
100, 100, 100, or 1 whole.
100 100ths. That's a mouthful. Or 1 whole. Are we still good? Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Hand on your head if you're confused. Finger on your nose if you're good, if you know what you're doing. Perfect. You guys are on a roll. Okay. Let's keep it moving then. Why don't you guys try the next one? I'll write it up here. I want you to try it, and I'll have someone come up and do it for me. So 1/10 plus 20 100ths plus 5 100ths plus 6 tenths. All right, I'm going to give you guys just a minute for those people who didn't do it. I want you to put your pinky in the air once you've done this problem. Pinky in the air. What's your question, Mainika? Are we what?
No,
1/10 plus perfect. Thanks, Reese.
1/2 turn clockwise.
What's your question, Linda? All right. Who can come up and solve this super duper long, challenging fraction addition problem for me? Xander, you want to come give it a shot? Yeah. Why don't you change each of my fractions for me first, and then write that final answer, so everyone knows what your thinking was. All right, while he's writing that, his first step, he changed 1/10 to 10 100ths. Do we agree? Perfect. He changed 6/10 to 60 hundredths. Do we agree? Yes. Perfect. High five. All right, so we have 10 100ths plus 20 100ths plus 5 100ths plus 60 100ths. What's 10 plus 20?
30.
What's 30 plus 5?
35.
What's 35 plus 60? 95. Good job, Xander. Okay. Now, on to a little bit more challenging of some topics. Boys and girls, I think it will be so beneficial. Are we listening? I don't see everyone's eyes, so I don't think I have everyone's ears. All right, what I think will be so beneficial for you on your math test is if you draw this shape that we talked about. So if you remember, we talked about this circle to help us with clockwise and counterclockwise turns. Which one is this? How I labeled it, is this a clockwise or a counterclockwise? Clockwise. Is this one clockwise or counterclockwise? Counterclockwise. So I'm going to keep these shapes up here while I look at my first problem. So they give me a line, and they say they want 1/2 turn counterclockwise. Remember, that's how we abbreviated counterclockwise the other day. CCW. So I have this line, and they want me to turn it counterclockwise. So I'm going to look at my counterclockwise clock. We'll pretend this is a clock. How many turns do I have to make in order to get to 1/2? 1, 2 turns. So I need to turn this line not once, but twice. So this is going to be my new line. Are we all on the same page? So I think it's super, super important. I think visuals make everything so much easier. So on your test, if you want to draw one of these circles on your paper, absolutely go for it. Because as soon as I drew this counterclockwise clock, I was able to see that 2 turns gave me 1/2. They asked over here for 1/2, so I took this line and I turned it 1, 2 times, right?
Wait. So it's kind of like 1/4 and
You got it. So this would be my 1/4, and this would be my 2/4. Yep, you're tilting your head a little sideways and you see a straight line. All right, so let's try the next one.